to my October Daily Reflections video. I hope you guys enjoyed the little flip through of my album in the beginning of this video. If you want to see a better look and description of all the pages in this book and see the pages in further detail, I'll have the links posted down below. I just wanted to do a reflections video. When I do something like this and October dailies and December dailies, I always reflect back on the process and how I felt and give you tips and ideas and things that I would change and things that I wouldn't change and stuff like that. Before I get into that, I just want to share with you really quickly some happy mail I received yesterday from Cindy for Kiddos. She sent me this adorable teeny baby. I think it's from 1999, and this guy's adorable. He's going to sit on my shelf all year round. But she also sent me this adorable handmade card of gingerbread zombies. How cute. So this is going to go in the pocket at the end of the album where I store all the other bits that didn't make it into the album and just ephemera and cards that I got. And along with this little envelope, because it's so freaking cute, she sent me some of these little shaker pockets she made for Serena, and I saw that video and I love this. I loved it so much. I'm so excited I get to have some for myself, and I think I'm going to hang them on my Christmas tree. I love Zero. It's so adorable. And then there's Santa Jack and then Sally. These are so cool. She made them using the fuse tool, and she made these little mason jars. How adorable is that? This is so cool. So let's get right into it. I am going to first cover the basics. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and I will be doing another October daily next year. I loved that I used this album. This is the first time I do pocket page albums, mini albums in this size, 6x8. I really love it. I love that the pages are secured inside the album. In my December dailies, I made one of them for last year's, and the year before that I used the Honey Swap one, and they're exposed. The pages are not as strong, and there's nothing on the outside protecting them. So, for example, my albums are warping. This, I don't have to worry about anything being warped. The embellishments and stuff are protected with the pockets. It's going to stay inside. Nothing's going to fall out or break. So I feel like it's going to hold up a lot better than the other albums I used for my December dailies. So I love that feature and aspect of my album. I love the pockets, and I love that I used interactive elements like this and stuff that are outside of the page protectors as well. So overall, I love the album I chose to go with. So there's that. I'm going to show really quickly some of the products that I used a lot in this album. I use the Pebbles chipboards quite often. I still have a lot left, but I did use up a lot of them. I used these flocked bat stickers that I got from Target. Actually, I got them in a swap, but they are from Target. And then I used all of these Pop Fist stickers. I used up my complete sticker sheet for my Jeepers Creepers kit. It's all gone. And then I used this sheet, and I have a ton left. I used so many, and there's so many left still. So a great bang for your buck. There were so many awesome stickers in this little paper sheet. And then she also sent me some other stickers that I used up a lot of. I just really want to save up some of these as well. And then I used up some of these stickers as well. So thank you so much, Danny, for that. I loved using them throughout the end of my album. And then for numbers and stuff, I used these stickers. They're all alphas, and I have another pack in white that I'm going to use for my December daily. And I really recommend using something like this, or at least getting a lot of numbers, because if you want to date your pages every day, you're going to need a big stock of 2s. So I was able to still save some for next year or for my December daily. And these are stickers that go with the Pebbles collection. They're called Boo. So I used a lot of these as well. And I used some of the numbers as well. I used other things like ephemera, stickers, washi tapes, but I didn't want to pull out everything. So this is just like an overview of all the products that I used. I used a lot of stickers and mostly this stuff here. And then obviously some Project Life cards and stuff that had my stash. So back to the album, one thing I noticed that while working on this after the fact, Halloween and October passed, I wasn't fed up or annoyed with it. I've done December dailies twice now, and I've noticed that every year when I'm doing a December daily, I get super annoyed after because there's just so much to document. The whole process of printing the pictures and making the collage takes up so much time. If you want to see my December dailies from the past 2 years, I'll have the playlists down below. I'll also have the reflections video part of the playlist if you guys want to see what I'm talking about. Looking back at the process, I would get super annoyed with working on my December daily after the fact. It was a lot of work. I remember always constantly being annoyed at this taking too long, but I didn't feel the same way for my October daily. I actually really enjoyed it. I didn't feel like I had to rush through it. I took my time. In fact, I was able to finish it pretty early in November, and it went really well. And I think it's because I love Halloween, I love October, so I love doing this. I loved using the products. This is my style and my thing, and I loved it. I loved using skulls and bats and everything else. Like, I didn't mind. So I think that played a factor into me enjoying this process after the fact of, you know, October being over compared to when December is over. I just want to stop that and just do something else and be done with my December daily. So I did notice that. One thing I should also mention is that at the beginning, and you'll see that in my videos for these pages, my first couple of videos for my October daily, I mentioned that I'm not used to using pocket pages. This is the first time I do a 6x8 pocket page album using these type of cards and stuff, and I had a little bit of trouble. I love doing open pages like this that are layered and fun. I don't normally know how to pocket page scrapbooks, so at first I was having some difficulty. I noticed that it was just something new to me and I had to get used to it. Towards the end and towards the middle, I got used to it, no problem. I enjoyed it. I think it looks pretty cool having them in pockets, so I'm definitely going to do that again in the future. So I didn't mind it too much because I still was able to add these elements that I love, like these little inserts and stuff where I can do the layering and different things like that. So I didn't mind it too much, but I did notice at the beginning I was, you know, getting used to it, kind of struggling. I didn't really know what size I wanted to print the pictures in, for which pockets and all that stuff, so I had to choose the pockets with the pictures, and it did take a long time to print and process my photos because I needed to make sure that I knew which page style I was using. Was it going to be 3x4s, you know, 2x2s and stuff like that? So at first it took me a little bit to get the ball rolling, but I got used to it and I actually enjoy it. A tip I have for you guys is to use the same numbers and get a pack of stickers that have just numbers like this if you can, because it's super helpful and it kind of adds a cohesion throughout your book because you have similar elements that you can find throughout your book. Another thing I used up all of are these glitter enamel dots, and also other enamel dots like the black and orange. I had to buy another pack at Michael's because I noticed that I loved using enamel dots, which is something I never normally do before. You can see all my pages have some sort of cluster of enamel dots and rhinestones, and I think it added an extra touch, an extra finishing touch to your pages. I really love that. Like a little card like this adds some enamel dots, it added a little extra something something. So I really enjoyed that. You guys can see here another cluster of enamel dots and stickers. So that was really fun. I feel like using similar items and collections throughout your album, kind of, like I said before, adds everything together, gives it a sense of cohesion throughout your whole album, and it works out really nice. So that's why I kind of really enjoyed using these enamel dots, these number stickers, and then the collections that I was using a lot of, because it kind of, like I said, ties everything together nicely. Can't think of anything negative to say. I think this album is going to be really awesome to look back on. And I'm just really in love with it, to be honest. I think it turned out really cool. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts about October Daily. If you did it yourself, how did you feel? Were you able to finish it? Is it something you think you'll do again? If you have videos and stuff, please link them down below. I think I've watched them all, but I always love watching some more October Daily videos. So if you have any more, just show me. I love to see your videos. I had a lot of fun with this album. And I did learn some things that I'm going to take on into my December Daily. So that's fun. I think that covers it. Overall, I enjoyed my October Daily. I will do this again. I like using pocket pages. It was my first time. Really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed using the same collections throughout. If I forgot something, or if you have a question or any comments or anything like that, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll get back to as many comments as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this October Daily series that I put together. And if you guys like it and want to do it next year, let me know, because it's going to be fun to build up a group of people again next year who are doing this and can motivate and help each other out. And I will have more videos coming up of my December Daily, prep, Rascog, album, and all that fun stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!